Hey everyone, welcome to Compassion and Courage Conversations in Healthcare. I'm your host, Marcus Engel. And today I want to share with you a little concept that I learned about a few months ago. And this is where we human beings have to imagine who we are and who the people are around us. So here's the concept. Let's say that you are a normal everyday person walking down the street, right? You're at street level, you are on the level, you're at ground level. And of course, when you're at street level, you know right where you are on the earth. But then we also have upstairs, right? We're walking past buildings that are several stories high. And these buildings also have basements. So the idea is that you're walking down the street and you've got other people in your life. Some of those people are on the balconies, some are down in the basements. And the balcony people are your cheerleaders. Your balcony people are, think of like the old school New York City ticker tape parade where there are people up on the floors and they're raining down ticker tape and confetti. They're popping bottles of champagne for you. Those are the people that are balcony people. Meanwhile, there are also people who we consider basement people. And these are kind of the people that drag you down to their level. For whatever reason, I think of these mythical creatures called harpies, and harpies live in the sewers, and they're temptors and such like that. So the harpies that live in the sewer, that's how I think about the basement people. So when I'm walking down the street, I've got my balcony people that are trying to bring me up, that are trying to cheer me on, whatever I do. And then you got basement people. Basement people are the naysayers, right? They're maybe even the basement people inside of our own skulls that tell us that we're not good enough, we're not doing it right, it's not enough, right? So these are the basement people. Maybe they bring you down. Maybe they discourage you. Maybe they tell you that's never going to work. Maybe they poo-poo on your dreams, right? So that's how people are to us. But who are we to other people? Who are we to other people? Are we balcony people or are we basement people? I was thinking about this recently that a few nights ago, one of my balcony people was, of course, my wife, the hotness, and I was upset about something. And I'm a typical American male, so my negative feelings almost always come out as anger, and I'm stomping around, making myself a big crybaby, big man baby. And Marveline, my wife, was there comforting me. And yet, in the middle of her telling me, hey, this is okay, talking me off of a ledge, as you would say, I get a phone call. And this phone call was from my best friend who lost his father just a few months ago. So, as soon as my friend called, I become a balcony person for him. I become the comforting part of his life. I become that comforting presence who is cheering for him, who is telling him, hey man, you're doing a good job. This is a lot to deal with. You're doing a great job by still taking care of your wife and kids. You're still going to work every day. You're not letting depression rule your life. You're not getting bogged down in grief. You're doing a great job. I'm his cheerleader. When just a few minutes before, I was a balcony person, or I was a basement person, and Marveline was having to bring me up to the balcony. So it begs the question, are we balcony people or are we basement people? And the truth of the matter is, we're human people. We are complicated beings. We have a variety of emotions. We have a variety of times that those emotions come out in certain situations. And we are all at some point balcony people. We're probably all at some point basement people. But who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? I want to be that compassionate, comforting cheerleader that people know that they can turn to. I want to be that individual who celebrates everyone else's accomplishments. I don't want to be that naysayer. I don't want to be that person who says, you're not good enough. This is not enough. So I'm going to ask you, if you can, reflect. Do you want to be a balcony person or do you want to be a basement person? And if you are a basement person from time to time, remember, we're human. We're complicated. We're complex creatures. I just think that the more time we can spend on balconies, the more time we have to celebrate the accomplishments of others. And therefore, when we are celebrating others, when we are grateful for others, it turns into more self-compassion, more self-care. And therefore, we can continue to be there for others. I want to thank you so much for joining me today for this episode of Compassion and Courage, Conversations in Healthcare. I'm Marcus Engel. Please remember to rate, review, subscribe, share, all those good podcasty details if you like what we're doing and want to see more of it. Thanks a lot.